No, ASO is not that, at least yet. But the rules of the game have changed quite a bit lately, and we should be thinking in a different way to increase our downloads for our mobile apps in Apple App Store. I'm going to go through a case study today, and I'm going to analyze a keyword in the tool RespectASO to determine whether or not we can actually invest in that keyword or not for our next new mobile app that we want to publish. So I'm going to switch to the RespectASO tool, which is a free ASO tool, by the way, for doing keyword research for Apple App Store. You can just clone the tool itself from GitHub and start using it on your own computer. It is totally free of charge. And the link is available in the descriptions below. So I already made a search for one single keyword for the sake of example, which is barcode reader, as you see here. And I made the search for United States, but you can actually make your search for multiple countries here that are available for localization in the Apple App Store, obviously. What we see here is that the popularity is 67, which is decent in our tool based on how it is calculated, and overall difficulty happens to be 66. And the tool here says that it is worth for competing. The demand is high, the competition is tough, but consider long tail variance. So let's analyze this now in a bit more detail to get a bit more, a better understanding of what the heck is really happening here, right? So overall difficulty is 66, but what about ranking in top 5, which is the toughest part or the most difficult place to rank in? It is also 66, but for top 10 and top 20, it is also given as 66. In general, for top 5, if it is 66, for ranking in top 10 should be somewhat easier, and we should actually expect a number which is lower than 66 here, but it remains the same. And it remains the same actually even for ranking in top 20, which means that this is a crowded space. So ranking here at higher positions is not going to be that easy, even if we find a good keyword. But is it really hopeless? So let's continue reading the information that we have access to. If you just focus on ranking in top 5, there is some additional information there. It says the easiest app to beat has just 56 reviews in the section, and 2 out of 5 apps in this section for top 5 apps we are talking about have under 1,000 reviews, which is beatable. And one app broke in within the last year, and no app in top 5 uses this exact keyword in its title, which is an ASO opportunity, obviously. And if we go further down in the list, what we see is the list of apps that are ranking here in this position. The first one is QR reader for iPhone. Then it comes the barcode scanner, dash price finder, and so on. The fourth one is actually very similar to our keyword. We searched for barcode reader, but barcode as a one single word. In this case, it is bar space code as 2 different words. Then barcode reader, and both cases are actually correct usage of this term. At some places you can see it as barcode as one single word. At some other places you can see it as 2 different words, bar space code. As far as I know, both are correct, and people seem to use it in 2 different ways. So, but what we see here at the same time, that in the one that ranks in the 4th place here only has 56 ratings in United States, and the average rating is 4.7, which is quite decent. And the app itself was released back in May 2025, which is actually less than 1 year ago, right? So, and it was actually latest updated back in June 2025. Since then, it hasn't really been updated, but it still ranks in the 4th position for this keyword, which is pretty impressive actually. Which gives us some hopes in terms of ranking higher in the positions, and for barcode scanner or barcode reader kind of things. It's a crowded market, yes, but there is maybe some opportunity here if we find the right keyword. Let's say that we go for barcode reader, and as the tool suggests here, we find something, a good long tail keyword or variant out of it, and we just go for it in our app title, and we organize and design our app, the screenshots and the description and keyword list, etc., and the subtitle and so on. so that we heavily invest in this particular keyword, which is barcode reader. Is it going to be easy for us to start ranking relatively high in this list? Because it is not the only one. There's another app with only 810 ratings, another one with 96 ratings only, and they are actually heading and coming before some other apps with more than 100,000 rankings here in United States alone. So which indicates that if you choose the right keywords, there's a good chance that you're going to be ranking fairly high. But there's an if here, and if we have a new app and it is totally new, there's no history, there's no rankings, nothing for the time being. We have a great keyword and we have a good chance of ranking fairly high in certain countries based on the choice of keyword that we are investing in. But the thing that's going to very much likely happen, that our app is going to be invisible for a very long time, until it has enough number of ratings, enough information that the Apple has collected enough information and data about how people are using our app, so that the Apple's ranking algorithms can motivate why our app needs to be ranked in a higher position for a given keyword. For that to be able to happen, we obviously need to feed Apple's ranking algorithms with more data. But if we have zero downloads, zero rankings, how is that going to happen? We obviously, need to bring users from some outside sources. You can publish your app, or talk about your app in YouTube channels, or you can create your own YouTube channel, obviously, or you can talk about it on the platform X or Reddit or Instagram or Facebook. You choose it. But you probably have to do this so that some people discover your app. Some people gets to know about the existence of your app, and then come to Apple App Store and download your app and try it out and leave some feedback, so that Apple can collect this data in terms of how much people are using your app, and if they're giving ratings, if they give a rating, which kind of rating is it? Is it 1 star or 5 star in general? And if people are paying money for it and so on. After Apple can collect that data, I guess it's going to be much easier for your app to rank in a higher position. And when that data in place, so your choice of keyword is going to start playing lots of role here, or an important role here, because that's going to be the thing that will help your app to rank in a higher position organically without you paying any single penny for that, so that you're going to have an infinite source of downloads from that angle. But to be able to get to that position, to be able to reach that position, we first need to provide Apple's algorithms with data about the usage of our apps. And to be able to achieve that, it is almost inevitable that we need to bring in users externally to the App Store. As mentioned, you can talk about your app in different platforms, different forums, and introduce your app. Obviously your app is solving a certain problem for some certain people, and who need it. If you really find those peoples or groups or forums where you can present your app, and if some of them happen to come to Apple App Store and try it out, obviously you are feeding directly Apple's ranking algorithms about your app, so that you get a better chance of ranking in a higher position. As we saw here, the app that comes in the 4th place only has 56 ratings so far and was published or released for less than 1 year ago. So in short, ASO is definitely not dead, and some people start saying that ASO is dead right now, you shouldn't be investing in that, and I don't really agree with that approach. Actually, it still works, but the rules of the game are a bit different right now. We need to provide some initial data to Apple's ranking algorithms. We need to help Apple's ranking algorithms so that they can motivate why our app should be ranked in a higher position in the store. Why is this happening? Well, we can speculate and say that a lot more than ever, the number of apps that are being published every single day and every month, it is just insane right now. So you are and me we are competing with lots and lots of other apps. So and I can imagine that in each and every niche there are multiple choices that Apple's ranking algorithms need to pick, and if the app has a certain history and retention figures, and if they're generating revenue and so on, and if there are maybe some rankings in place, obviously those apps are going to be in an advantageous position for ranking in higher positions. So in short, ASO works, but first we need to bring in some downloads so that Apple gets a better understanding of our app, about the quality of it, about the retention of it, etc. I guess you get the point. Thanks for listening and see you next time.